Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for today's exclusive coverage of girls varsity softball as your Braintree Womps take on the Wellesley Raiders. I'm Mike Wassel here for BCAM TV, and coming to today's game, Braintree coming off of an important win over Natick, a 5-1 win yesterday, and that was one that Braintree had to have. They had it, and now they're moving in the right direction, looking to clinch and lock up a postseason berth as they close down here on the final stretch of the season. And right now, this would be a huge shift in the program here at Braintree High School for head coach Jenkins as the softball looks to claim a berth in the postseason for the first time in a while. As Braintree getting set to play Wellesley here today. We'll take a quick break and we'll bring you back to the start of the first after this. Welcome back to Braintree High School, top of the first inning, as the Raiders and Womps set to play here today. And the first pitch of the game from Barry is in there for a called strike at the knees. Hard and Young do up 1, 2, and 3 for Wellesley here in the top of the first. And a swing and a miss. It's quickly 0-2. Braintree coming off of a victory yesterday, a 5-1 victory over Natick, looking for a second consecutive win here at home. That one skips in. It's 1-2. And the 1-2 is fouled back and over the screen. And a change-up thrown and a swing and a miss. So the off-speed pitch getting the batter to chase. A pitch that was out of the zone for strike 3. Center fielder do as that one is over the catcher for ball 1. Late swing and a miss. So far, not much contact. And an off-speed pitch way ahead. And it's 1-2. And foul tip held on to for strike 3. Back-to-back Ks to begin the top of the first. So a good start here on the mound as Braintree looks to post a 0 here in the top of the first. Fly ball in the infield towards short. And that one put away at short as Braintree ends the inning. A quick 1, 2, 3 here in the first as Mountain put that one away at short. The Womps will be coming up here with no score. Bottom of the first inning. 1, 2, and 3 due up here. Paquin, Tenagli, and Karpowitz as the first pitch is down low for ball 1 from the starter here today, Pearl. Braintree able to have a clean top of the first, and now looking to bring the bats out and get a leadoff runner on base. A strike on the outside corner, and it's even at 1-1. Ground ball in the infield towards short. A long throw. It's not going to be in time, and it was bobbled anyway at first. So a leadoff infield single, as that one was deep in the hole at short. And a good start here to begin the bottom of the first for the Womps. As now that brings up Tenagli with the runner at first and nobody down. A ground ball towards first. Just the play at first as the runner will head down to second on the sacrifice. brings up Karpowitz with the runner at second base in scoring position and just one down. Fly ball off towards first base and off into foul territory. Off-speed pitch on the corner, so the off-speed pitch getting the outer half, and now down on the count is Karpowitz. Looking to put a ball in play here with just one down, runner at second base. Braintree looking to score here in the first. On the outside corner, strike three. Brings up the pitcher, Barry. Looking to help out her cause here on the mound with the base hit. Pitches upstairs, ball one. Outside, 2-0. So Pearl, after allowing the leadoff single on the infield, has come back to produce a fielder's choice and then a strikeout. That pitch low but called strike, and now heading down to third base and getting there safely is Paquin. So now the go-ahead run just 60 feet away at third base. That one fouled off and back to the screen. Fouled off, and that's going to be out of play. Late swing and a miss, and Pearl able to get out of the jam, leaving the runner at third base. As Braintree doesn't score here in the first, we'll head to the second. No score. Top of the second inning, and Pearl leading off and taking a pitch down low for ball one. Pearl, Farnsworth, and McLennan, 4, 5, and 6 due up here in the second. A perfect first inning for Barry on the mound. Able to get the first three batters she faced in that inning, and now the count even at 1-1. Fly ball out towards left, and Hayes able to put it away for the first out. Brings up the first baseman, Farnsworth. And the first pitch is going to be a foul ball. Owen won the count, and Farnsworth with an early swing and a miss, as that one was off speed. A lot of off-speed pitches featured so far to the first, now 5 batters. That one fouled off. One-two pitch, and that one lofted out and into right field. So that one not hit all that hard, but it was over the head of the second baseman and into right field for the first hit of the game. First pitch, a swing and a miss. So McLennan, as Kenny waits on deck. 0-1 the count. Let's see if the runner will be in motion here. Squaring and taking a pitch for a ball. One the count. The shortstop again takes a pitch, and that one is out of the zone. Taking back again is 3-1. So 3 straight balls after the first pitch was a strike. And now the Raiders with an opportunity here on the 3-1 count. Pitch in there for a strike. It's full. Farnsworth at first, 1 down, and a 3-2 pitch. It is a swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw down to second will not be in time, but the strikeout at the plate, and now 2 down here in the inning. 3 Ks in all for Barry, but the go-ahead run now at second base here in the top of the second. Pitch is upstairs for ball 1. So Kinney, the left fielder for this Wellesley team, an opportunity to give her team the opening run here at Braintree High School. A ground ball towards second. Bobbled for a moment, but the underhanded flip is there in time to end the inning. So the go-ahead run left at second base. Both teams have now left 1 on each, and we'll head to the bottom half of the second. No score here at Braintree High School. Bottom of the second inning, 5, 6, 7 due up here for Braintree in the inning. And the first pitch is a swing and a miss from Dillon. So Dillon, Haw, and Hayes in this Braintree order. Braintree leaving a runner at third base in the bottom of the first, and this pitch is lofted a mile high in the infield, and it's going to drop. Looked like that one landed in fair territory, but apparently it's going to be a foul ball. That one was certainly played with the wind. Second baseman coming all the way over, and it certainly was an easier play for the first baseman. And a half-hearted swing and a foul tip. Lofted out into the outfield, and the center fielder coming on to make the play. That was a sinking line drive. Put out as a put out in center. First pitch swing is Haw. It's a ground ball to third. The throw in cross and in time for the second out here of the inning. Two quick outs now in the bottom half of the second. Brings up Hayes. And the pitch is downstairs for ball 1. We're actually looking for a base runner here with 2 down. They had a runner reach third base in the bottom of the first. They weren't able to score, but looking for a little 2-out magic as that pitch is outside 2-0. The pitch out of the zone is 3-0. Probably a take situation here for Hayes, looking to produce a base runner. And she swings away 3-0 and lines it up the middle for a base hit. A wide turn at first base and a 3-0 base hit right up the middle. That one right in the wheelhouse of Hayes and lining it into center field for the second hit of the game for Braintree. Mallon squaring and taking it back. The throw down to second is not going to be in time. It was again dropped at second base. So Braintree very aggressive. That's the second time they've now stolen a bag. A base hit could score a run. For the second straight inning now, Braintree with the runner in scoring position. That one laid down the third base side. It's going to be a close play, and the first baseman's not covering the bag. And Hayes running around the bag gets tagged out on a fortunate play for the Raiders, who really misplayed that grounder and got fortunate that that one turned into an out as Hayes took a wide turn expecting to throw over to first base, and Braintree runs themselves into an out here on the bases. As for the second straight inning now, they leave a runner at third. After 2 innings of play, still no score here at Braintree High School. Top of the third inning, still no score. And the first pitch of the third is down low for ball one. 8-9-1 for the Raiders here in the inning. Pitch to Mitchell is again inside. It's 2-0. One hit so far for the Raiders. That came last inning on a single. 2-0 pitch is in there for a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a late swing and a miss. Quickly 2-2. Barry looking for her fourth strikeout of the game, and she gets it on an off-speed pitch. So 4 strikeouts in all, and that off-speed pitch has really been working here today, keeping the batters off balance. Nobody on, one down here in the top of the third, and this brings up the number 9 hitter as Gollid takes a big swing and a miss. Now it's 0-2. So Barry really throwing a lot of strikes here to begin the game, and that's a good recipe for success. Very late swing, just getting a piece of it as that one rolls foul. Oh, 2 pitch, and that one fouled over the screen. Oh, 2 again, an off-speed pitch back towards the mound. The throw over to first on the underhand is in time for the second out. So Barry fielding that herself on the mound. 2 quick outs here in the third. Back to the top of the order for the second time, and a weird looking bunt as that one was very late. Almost hit it right in the hands as decided to try and lay the bunt down at the last second. So Har struck out in her first plate appearance, and that one wild for ball one. Swing and a miss, and now it's 1-2. Four strikeouts in all. Barry looking for number 5, and there it is. And for the second time, hard down by the way of the K. So Braintree through 3 innings, have yet to allow a run. Now looking to see if the bats will heat up as they head to the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third inning, 9-1-2, 2 up for Braintree here in the inning as Dowdy lays it down. It's going to be a tough play across, and it's just in time. Getting the runner by about a half a step. So Braintree looking to expose Wellesley on the infield after that one caroms right off the pitcher's glove on the way out to the mound, and for the second straight time, Paquin has reached on an infield single. But back to the point, Braintree maybe trying to find a weakness here in this defense of Wellesley, and that's the second straight time they've laid down a bunt prior to that hit by Paquin. Braintree unfortunately ran themselves into an out at third base in the end of the second, and a swing and a miss as heading down to second and stealing it as that one heads into the outfield as Paquin takes a bag. Braintree running at will here in the game, and that's already 3 stolen bases here in the game. Seems to be a trend that they would like to continue, and now for the third straight time, a runner in scoring position. Nagley with a sacrifice the first time, and that one outside. That pitch is upstairs, but it's lined out towards center, and again on the run to put that one away is Dew in center. She's made 2 nice plays here in the game. Very good read off of the bat. Probably the best hit ball of the game, but that one caught in center. Brings up Karpowitz's first pitch swing. A ground ball is foul of third. On 1 the count. 2 down and a runner at second for the Womps. Pitch is down low for ball 1. Good sized lead, and now heading over to third as stealing another bag. But now a base hit would give Braintree the lead. Squaring and laying it down. And not scoring, but reaching at first. I thought Braintree was going to send the runner from third, but the Womps have found a recipe for success here in the game. It's small ball and stealing bases. Right now, it's been the weakness for the Raiders. Brings up Barry, who struck out her first time. A chance to give her a lead on the hill. She's been perfect through 3 innings, just allowing the 1 hit. And now a base hit here would give Braintree the advantage as taking second base is Karpowitz. So a single would score more likely than not 2 runs here in this situation. Pitch is fouled back off the screen. Pitch to Barry, and that one is low and away. Stop behind the plate, keeping that one from the backstop, and a Braintree lead. 2-1 the count. To the cleanup hitter for the Womps, as Barry again watches it away. It's 3-1. That one laced and caught at third base. That was the end of the inning anyway, but applying the tag on at third just in case, as Braintree again leaves, this time 2 on base, and they've now left 4 through 3. As we head to the 4th, it is still no score. Top of the 4th inning, still no score, and 2, 3, and 4 due up here for the Raiders in the 4th inning. Want to know the count? 2 Dew. Struck out her first time, and a swing and a miss. It's 1-1. So Dew has made a pair of nice plays in the outfield. And the reason why Braintree hasn't been able to capitalize on some of their base runners. Braintree's had plenty of chances to score here in this game. They haven't been able to come up with that one clutch hit. Down low, and it's 3-1. Swing and a miss, and now the count full. Five strikeouts to this point, looking for number 6, and this one lays down the line, and it's going to get all the way to the wall, and that'll be a triple. As this one hops in, gets all the way to the wall, and that gets the Raiders a runner on at third. Pitch in there for a strike. Seeing Braintree lay down a few bunts here in the game, and this time it gets back to the screen, and that will produce a run as the tag is just a little bit late. And the Raiders take the lead here on the road on a wild pitch. So even though Braintree has been the more productive team at the plate, the leadoff triple turns into a quick run. And Braintree will have to play from behind here today. Swing and a miss. Pitch is high and tight. 2-2 the count. Pitch in there, strike 3, right at the knees. Six Ks here in the game for Barry, now through 3 1/3. First pitch in there at the knees on the inside corner, strike 1. That one rolls in, and it's 1-1. Barry not wasting time on the mound. Focused and sending that one in. And again, that rolls for ball 2. So the leadoff triple coming around to score here in the inning. On the wild pitch. The only run produced to this point. Pitch is just a little bit low, and it's 3-1. Barry yet to walk a batter here in the game, but in danger right now of doing just that. 3-1 the count to Pearl. Pitch in there for a strike. Count's now full. And that one lined out. This time it'll drop right into center as Haw plays it, but a single. As Pearl reaches, hit it well her first time in the cleanup position, out towards left, but it was caught by Hayes. This time it falls in center. 1 on, 1 down. Here in the top half of the 4th. See if the runner will be in motion, as that one's fouled off at the plate. Fouled off and over the screen. And now head 0-2. Looking to produce a strikeout is Barry on the hill. 6 strikeouts here in the game, looking for number 7. And it is right there. The throw down to first, not going to be in time. But the second out here on the 7th strikeout of the game. So Farnsworth back to the dugout now, 1 for 2 in the game. A single now and a strikeout. Brings up a pinch hitter as Simon will now bat with 2 down. Raiders with a 1-0 lead, threatening for more. First pitch fouled back and over the screen. Oh, 1 and a strike. Pit throw down to second, it's not going to be in time. There was nobody covering. So 0-2 the count. 7 strikeouts for Barry, and the pitch is just a little bit inside. 1-2 the count. 2 down, a runner at second base. A 1-0 lead for the Raiders. Braintree looking to get back into the dugouts, and a swing and a miss for a strikeout. So Simon pinch hitting strikes out here in the inning. The Raiders do get the opening run, and Braintree will head to bat here in the bottom of the 4th, down 1-0. Bottom of the 4th inning. Braintree now trailing 1-0. And the first pitch to Dillon is a ground ball at short. And the throw down just in time for the first out. So Dillon retired. Haw now up, and Hayes on deck. Haw's first pitch swing and a fly ball out towards right, and it's going to glance off the glove in right field, and reaching at first is Haw. So Braintree reaching on the error out in right field. The break maybe that Braintree needed to try and get this offense to finally come through. They've had base runners in every inning, just haven't been able to produce one to score. And first pitch and going is Haw. The throw is not going to be in time, and stealing the bag at second. Every time Braintree has reached on a hit, they've stolen a base. Hayes 1 for 1 in the game, looking for a base hit to try and tie it. That one is overhead and heading down to third easily. Is reaching is Haw. And now the tying run just 60 feet away at third base. One on, one down, runner at third. Another pitch is high. Pitch is in there on the outer half for a strike. Womp's looking to tie the game here in the bottom half of the 4th. Wellesley getting the only run in the top half of the inning, as that one misses for ball 4. First walk surrendered by either pitcher. And now you would expect to see Hayes in motion. Braintree's pretty much done that every time they've gotten on base. Runner goes, and the pitch is inside for ball 1. Reaching down at second, uncontested. 2 now in scoring position, still 1 down. 1-0 count. Down here for Mallon. Mallon had a bunt single the first time. Squaring and taking it away for ball 2. 2-0 the count. And this one is laid down. It's going to be just foul. It's just picked up. 2-1 the count. One down here in the inning. Braintree has the tying run at third, the go-ahead run at second. And that one squirts away from the catcher for ball 3. Not far enough away for either runner to advance. One pitch, and that one is bunted and caught. The worst thing that Braintree could have happen here in that situation. Neither runner able to advance, and that one a pop-up to the catcher. Now 2 down the inning. Runners at second and third, down to the bottom of the order. Called strike. That one looked to be outside. And that one lofted out towards center. That's going to draw up for a base hit. The game now tied. Here comes the go-ahead run. The throw down to the plate won't be in time. And Braintree takes the 2-1 lead. On the single, producing 2 RBI. Down from the bottom of the order from Dowdy. So Braintree finally able to capitalize. So after 4 runners were left on base through the first 3.5. And that one is flared out towards center field. That's a base hit, and they're going to have to hold the runner at third on a late break. Packman now 3 for 3 in the game with 3 singles from the top of the order. Tenaglia 0 for 2 in the game, looking to produce a hit here, and that would give Braintree again another run. As taking the bag at second, putting 2 more runners in scoring position. Second and third again. 2 down here in the inning for Tenaglia. The pitch is away, and heading down to the plate. The throw is not going to be in time, and Braintree scores on the pass ball. That was one that probably should have been stopped behind the plate. So Braintree takes the lead, and now a 2-run lead at that. 3 runs here in the inning. All the runs have come here in the fourth. 1 for Wellesley, now 3 here for Braintree, and they're still not done. Runner at third base, 2 down, and the pitch to Tenaglia. It's a ground ball towards short. That's bobbled, and the run will score in the back door on the error at shortstop, and things really coming unglued here for the Raiders in this 4th inning. Second error of the inning. But right now, the Womps not really caring how the runs come across. They'll take them any way they come. 4 runs scored by Braintree, and really Pearl not getting much help from her defense here in the inning, as that one's fouled off and out of play. So very quickly, the game has changed. A 4-1 lead now for the home Braintree Womps. Pitch, and that one hit the batter. So Karpowicz heads down to first on the hit by pitch. Braintree batting around here in the inning. Brings up Barry, who had an opportunity 2 innings ago with runners in scoring position. Now runners at first and second, and a swing and a foul over the screen. So far, Barry 0 for 2, a strikeout and a lineout to third base, and that was a hard hit ball at third. This one again fouled over the screen, and now she's down the count 0-2. To pitch, and it's laced out towards center. That's going to drop for a base hit, and they're going to hold the runner. Probably a good idea. Good throw in from center, and now the base is loaded. As the catcher comes out, try and talk down and settle down the pitcher here on the mound, as Pearl has been hit pretty hard here in the inning. But again, a pair of errors have really hurt this team. So a courtesy runner here at first base. Base is now loaded after Barry reaches on a single. 4-1 the lead for Braintree. All the runs scored here in the inning, and that one fouled over the screen. Dillon 0 for 2 in the game, looking to come through here in the inning and really give Braintree a good cushion. That one gets away, and Braintree will score again on the pass ball to make it 5-1. So 2 pass balls in the inning. Braintree has now been gift-wrapped a pair of runs. Also scored a couple more on an error here in the inning, as that pitch misses away. 2-2 the count. Runners at second and third. And Dillon grounds that one off the pitcher's glove. It's going to be a tough play at first. The throw is just going to be there in time to end the inning. But Braintree does score 5 times here in the inning. And after 4 complete innings here at Braintree High School, it's 5-1 Womps. Top of the 5th inning, Braintree now with the 5-1 lead. And the first pitch is outside for ball 1. 8-9-1 here in the inning, and that one is a ball. But that one looked like it might have hit the bat. Pitch outside for ball 1. On the outer half, strike 3. It looked like that was the call. The umpire deciding to ring him up, but that's not the case. Barry battling back, and this one back to the mound, grabbed on a hop, and the underhanded toss in time for the first out. So Mitchell 0 for 2. Brings up the number 9 hitter in the order. And it looks like it's going to be a pinch hitter, as Heffernan will bat here down at the bottom of the order for the Raiders. Looking for a spark, trailing by 4 runs now, 5-1. As the Womps look to string together 2 consecutive wins here at home. Pitch is a strike. Misses low, and it's 1-1. At the knees, quickly it's 1-2. 8 strikeouts in the game for Barry to this point, and a 2-2 count. There's number 9. There's a swing and a miss. Second out of the inning as the pinch hitter Heffernan strikes out. Back to the top of the order, third time through for the Raiders, and the first pitch is down low, ball 1. The third baseman Har has struck out both times from the spot in the order. Late swing and a miss. Looking for double figures in strikeouts as this one is lofted out. Not hit all that hard, but it's into center field for the base hit. So a 2-out base runner here for the Raiders. Here in the top of the 5th. That one breaks up a perfect inning opportunity for Braintree. High pitch, and that one is fouled over the screen. Quickly ahead 0-2. Harris struck out both times here in the game, and that pitch is again on the outside corner, strike 3. That's now double figures in strikeouts with 10 for Barry, and a 2-out hit is erased there with the strikeout as the Womps now head to bat here in the bottom of the 5th, up 5-1. Bottom of the 5th as Braintree with a 5-1 lead. The first pitch is inside to Haw. Six, 7, and 8 here in the Braintree order. Due up here in the 5th. If anybody reaches, it'll bring up the number 9 hitter. And the pitch is outside. It's 2-0. So Braintree with one of their best offensive innings of the season. 5 runs scored last half inning. As this one's grounded back to the mound on the 2-0 count. And the throw is in time for the out. Nobody on, one down. And the pitch is a ground ball towards third. And the throw is in time for out number 2. So Braintree swinging very quickly here in the inning and 2 quick outs. Hayes now retired for the first time after a single and a walk in the prior 2 appearances at the plate. First pitch to Mallon is going to be a called strike. 1 for 2 in the game. A single and a bunt that was popped up to the catcher as that one misses away. Nobody on, 2 down. 1-0 the count here in the bottom half of the 5th. Braintree with the 5-1 lead. And looking to put together 2 straight wins here at home as this one is grounded up the middle, base hit. Two for 3 now in the game for Mallon. And Braintree has stolen already 5 bases in the game. Expect to see the runner in motion, especially with 2 down here in the inning. The runner goes, and the pitcher called strike, and no throw down. Another stolen base for Braintree. 2 RBIs down at the bottom half of the order for Dowdy as the pitch is upstairs for a ball. Pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down here in the inning. 1-2 the count. And a high pitch, but this one laced into left field. It's a base hit. The runner being sent around from third, and the throw won't be in time. As the run scores, the throw gets away, and heading all the way over to third base on the RBI single. So the pitch that was certainly above the shoulders was swung at there from Dowdy and lined into left field. And now 3 RBIs produced down at the number 9 position here in the Braintree order. Back to the top for Paquin, who's 3 for 3 in the game, all singles. Pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. Braintree now with a 5-run lead at 6-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. A base hit here would score another. And this one grounded to first, and a nice play to end the inning. But Braintree does push another one across here at Braintree High School. And again, the Womps lead 6-1 through 5. Top of the 6th, and a swing and a miss to begin the inning. And Barry back out there. 10 strikeouts through the first 5 innings. Braintree with their 6-1 lead here in the 6th, as that pitch is up high and out of the zone. Two, 3, 4 due up here in the inning for the Raiders. And another pitch up and out of the zone. Due the only runner to score here in the game, and that came off of a triple and then a pass ball. 2-1, and now 3-1 after the low pitch. Last thing you want to do here on the mound is walk the leadoff hitter. 3-1, and a swing and a miss. Barry hasn't walked anybody yet here in the game. 3-2 the count. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Second time Dew has struck out here in the game. Now that's 11 in all on the mound. Late swing and a miss. Young 0 for 2, a strikeout and a pop out to third base. This one fouled over the screen and quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, and that one's low. Infield in at the corners for Braintree, expecting potentially a bunt, but not with 2 strikes. Still in anyway, and that one just fouled off. That pitch just missing. Two pitch, and that one fouled over the screen. Good at bat here. There's 3 hits in the game allowed by Barry. The 2-2 pitch, and that one's line foul. Pitch out of the zone, and it's full. Second straight full count here of the inning. Able to get the leadoff hitter by way of the K, and now again by way of the K. Back-to-back strikeouts to begin the inning. 3 in a row dating back to the 5th. Inside corner, strike 1. One the count. 2 down here in the inning. Nobody on. Top of the 6th. Lofted up in the infield. The second baseman over to make the play. 2 in the inning. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Barry on the mound, and the Womps will come up with a 6-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning. Braintree up 6-1, and the first pitch, a ground ball towards short. The throw across and in time for out number 1. Ground ball again to short, and 2 down the inning as Braintree swung early in the count. 2 straight as Carpowitz now retired. Two down for Barry, and the first pitch is outside for ball 1. One for 3 in the game, a single back in the last inning where Braintree batted around. This one very high up in the infield, and the pitcher is not able to knock it down as that one glances off a glove and rolls back towards the catcher as Barry reaches on an error. Second pop-up that has been misplayed here in the game for the Raiders. Looks like Branch is probably going to bring in a courtesy runner at first base. So Adams now coming in to pinch run at first base. Two down runner at first for Dillon. First pitch fouled over the screen. Fouled off, and it's quickly 0-2. Runner goes, and Adams will get there uncontested as that one skips away. Second, two down, and the pitch is lined up the middle into center field, and the error comes back to prove costly here in the inning as Braintree scores again, and they now have a 7-1 lead. So Dillon with her first hit of the game. Comes at a good time. Picking up the RBI. And this one is laced to deep left, and it's caught a few steps in front of the fence, and a hot shot hit out there by Donovan, but it was caught in left field. But Braintree does push one more across. We'll head to the final frame here at Braintree High School, a 7-1 lead for the Womps. Top of the 7th inning, and the first pitch swing, a ground ball, and that one takes the tough hop on Mallon as the runner will reach, and that one thrown wildly towards first, and the runner will now head to second base. So Braintree committing an error here on the throw. Ground ball this time to second, not hardly hit, and the first out as the runner heads over to third. But Braintree not concerned with the runner on base, up by 6. Play is to first base, and the Womps will have the defense pretty much back. That one's skipping away, and not sure why the runner doesn't head home on that. Braintree catches a break as the runner holds at third. That one fisted foul. Our third, one down here in the top of the 7th. Braintree 2 outs away from their second straight victory here at home. And right now Braintree in good shape to make it into the postseason, as that one is foul. Strikeouts in the game for Barry, looking for number 13, and that one's fouled off the screen. It's been a very dominant performance on the mound. Braintree bats able to score 5 times in the 4th, so this point has been the difference. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 13 on the off-speed pitch. That was a changeup, as the batter was off balance. 2 outs here in the 7th now, and the first pitch is in there for a called strike. The pitch to Heffernan is on the corner again. It's 0-2. The Raiders down to their final strike here of the game. And the 0-2, strike 3. 14 strikeouts in the game for Barry, and a complete game effort here today. Just 3 hits allowed in the ball game. A 7-1 victory here today for Braintree. And again, the big inning, 4 runs pushed across in the 4th inning, where Braintree really opened this one up, and they never looked back after that. And Barry just dominant here today on the mound. 14 strikeouts through 7 innings in the complete game effort on the hill, as Braintree now again has won 2 consecutive games, beating here today Wellesley and the prior game against Natick. So Braintree primed for a run for a postseason berth for the first time in a few seasons, and things looking upwards for this Braintree program, coached by Jenkins, as head coach has really done a nice job this year keeping these kids focused. It's been a tough couple years, as these kids have grown up from freshmen to sophomores, and now a lot of juniors and seniors here on the team, and it's finally translated over into victories this year, as Braintree again wins 7-1 here today at Braintree High School. For the final time here, for Genevieve Rigoli, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.